Mars Console Gamer.
Yeah.
Attention, fellow troopers. Starship Troopers Extermination Update 11 for consoles and PC is out now. And yes, it's a big one. This update brings new content, bug fixes, armory tuning adjustments, and more. So without further ado, here are the official patch notes for Thursday, June 25. Field showers. The Federation would like to remind all active duty members that troopers are required to keep their combat uniforms ready for inspection at all times. The Federation understands that due to shifting battlefield conditions, keeping combat uniforms free of detritus can often be a monumental undertaking. To support these efforts, a compact field shower has been approved for immediate deployment. The field shower is a new buildable structure available for every build zone. Once constructed, the field shower provides troopers with access to battlefield sanitation facilities. A shower will extinguish a burning trooper, wash all blood, guts, and gore off their uniform, as well as providing a method of health restoration. Completing the full-duration Federation standardized shower will also provide troopers with a combat performance boost. Troopers who have recently showered will move slightly faster, jump higher, climb better, shoot more accurately, and gain additional morale. The Federation takes cleanliness very seriously. Compliance officers will be deployed to all active battle zones to confirm proper showering technique. Always remember, a good citizen is a clean citizen. Daily critical dispatches. Attention troopers. Effective immediately, troopers will receive a series of rotating critical dispatches designed to support the war effort and reward continued service to the Federation. Daily dispatches. Every deployment cycle, troopers will receive a fresh set of combat assignments generated by Fleet Command. Troopers can do one refresh of the missions list per 24 hours. Currently, Command has 47 critical dispatches in rotation, with more being added in the future as more threats are identified. Daily dispatches may include eliminating priority arachnid targets, completing mission objectives, supporting squad operations, deploying with specific mobile infantry classes, contributing to planetary liberation efforts. Successful completion of daily missions will grant additional combat experience and contribute toward long-term DSV service record milestones. DSV service record. The mobile infantry has fought the arachnid threat for generations. Millions of troopers have deployed across hostile worlds, defended vulnerable colonies, and sacrificed everything to ensure humanity's continued survival. While medals commemorate moments of heroism, the Federation recognizes that victory is built upon something greater, a lifetime of service. The DSV service record system has been established to permanently document a trooper's military career and recognize exceptional contributions to the war effort. Every confirmed combat action, operational deployment, battlefield specialization, and successful mission contributes toward a growing service record reviewed by Federal Command. As service record milestones are completed, troopers will earn career experience, advancing their standing within the mobile infantry and demonstrating their commitment to humanity's survival. DSV Command will be looking to add different rewards and more entries in the service record in future updates. New Supporter Cosmetic Pack. The Tesla Giants Supporter Pack. Show your support and respect for the Tesla Giants, Xander Barkalow's high school's jump ball team. Be as dominant in battle as the Giants were on the court. No hard feelings, Rico. This pack includes Giants helmet visor, Giants armor uniform, Giants helmet decal, and the Giants weapon skin. Quality of life. Throwable utilities. The Federation has updated field regulations to enable troopers to throw a selection of their utilities under specific conditions. As usual, specific placeable utilities are still able to be attached directly to a surface. However, if these utilities cannot be directly attached to the targeted surface, they will instead be dropped or lightly tossed. Throwing a utility will allow troopers to freely deploy their equipment during the heat of battle, improving combat reliability and consistency. Thermocharges, nuclear det packs, shock field devices, and proximity bug mines may be thrown. Throw distance can be improved with the prosthetic servos perk. Armory tuning. Fuse 17 Flamethrower. A long-standing staple of the Deep Space Vanguard arsenal, the Fuse 17 has been a popular napalm-spewing workhorse since its introduction. But leaving well enough alone is not the Federation way. Our smartest Federation engineers and chemists have created novel technologies and concocted radical new formulations designed to dispense flaming fury against the Federation's enemies. A whole suite of fuel modifications will now allow our troopers to tweak their flamethrowers' characteristics for a number of scenarios. Deadly volatile mixtures burn hotter and deadlier, the focus stream able to quickly turn bugs to slag. The devastatingly effective neurotoxin catalysts are an effective deterrent to swarms of bugs by disrupting bug movement. And the always useful additive solvents provide additional utility in a large number of common combat situations. Tweaks to existing modifications have also given new fire-breathing life to old favorites. The turbojet nozzle can now be used to increase attack range. And the weaknesses of the hybrid igniter have been rectified to provide greater efficiency with none of the downsides. As well, if newfangled mods aren't your preference, more fuel is always appreciated, and reserve tanks will never lead you astray. Added new mastery levels. Can now reach mastery level 12. Moved armory unlocked to level 12 was level 10. Now has ammo modifications, also known as fuel. Standard fuel is now the default ammo. Moved lightweight tanks magazine modification to level 1. Added neurotoxin catalyst ammo modification at level 2. Added additive solvents ammo modification at level 4. Added reserve tanks magazine modification at level 7. Added volatile mixture ammo modification at level 11. Removed turbojet nozzle modification slowdown on enemies modifier. Added turbojet nozzle modification range modifier to plus 50%. Removed hybrid igniter modification corpse damage reduction modifier. Updated icons for high-capacity tanks and lightweight tanks. Improved Firestream FX. New modification, neurotoxin catalyst. A hypergolic reaction creates a powerful neurotoxin that is designed to disorientate and disrupt the arachnid nervous system, featuring a refreshing scent and nearly no side effects, plus 60% ignite slowdown on enemies. New modification, additive solvents. A sticky, slow-burning fuel additive adheres to bug carapace for a more sustained effect on target, improving burn stability at the expense of immediate effect, plus 100% ignite duration, plus 50% damage versus bug corpses, minus 50% direct damage. New modification, volatile mixture. Replaces the default fuel mixture with a volatile fuel formula for more thorough and violent combustion. Troopers receive a much more concentrated conflagration, but in this economy should expect to spend more at the pump. PKCUS 100% direct damage, minus 15% fuel efficiency. New modification, reserve tanks. Innovations in material sciences have enabled additional handles to be attached, allowing more reserve tanks to be carried, plus 4 total fuel tanks. E-pulse modifications. A number of revisions to common e-pulse modifications will allow more varied loadout options for Vanguard troopers. The DAX module has been adjusted to maintain more impulse per round, retaining damage better, but suffering from further reduced range. This results in an overall DPS increase, but the reduction in range keeps this popular field modification focused on short-range combat. In the opposite direction, the stabilized sabots will have a greater effect on range, but at reduced effectiveness. In addition, to improve usage of the alternative ammo modification, flechette sabots have gained additional stopping power, enabling the weapon to better stagger attacking bugs. Adjusted DAX module modification, range modifier from minus 20% to minus 30%. Increased DAX module modification, damage modifier from minus 20% to minus 12%. Added flechette sabots modification, stagger damage modifier plus 25%, increased stabilized, sabots modification range modifier from plus 50 to 60%, removed stabilized sabots modification max mags modifier. Added stabilized sabots modification damage modifier minus 20%. E-pulse 44A2. With the overall changes to e-pulse modifications, A number of improvements to core characteristics were needed to ensure the E-Pulse 44 could remain a viable mid- to short-range option. Alternatively, troopers could choose to utilize the new DAX module field modification to focus the weapon into a deadly effective CQC monster. Added new mastery levels. Can now reach mastery level 12. Moved armory unlocked to level 12. THID was level 10. Damage increased from 120 to 150. Ammo increased from 180 to 210. Range increased from 60 meters to 68 meters. Added reserve magazines magazine modification to level 4. Added reflex sight scope modification to level 10. Added DAX module internal modification at level 11. E-Pulse pistol A1. Ammo increased from 100 to 160. Moved supercapacitor internal modification to level 4. Added reserve magazines magazine modification to level 6. Morita MK3 SAW. Added SmartLink designator internal modification at level 3. New modification, SmartLink designators, highlights them for improved visibility. Custodial training. Bug corpse clearing XP increased from 1 XP per corpse to 2 XP per corpse. Shock beacons. Now provide kill assist credit for stunned bugs. Grenade UI improvements. Added detailed tooltips for grenades. Displays grenades attributes, damage, damage types, fuse type delay, cooldown. Displays contextual grenade info, area of effect, effect duration, cluster counts. Adjusted grenade highlights for consistent formatting. Mission tuning. Operation Stalwart Sanitation. The Federation has promised to invest more effort and provide some small improvements to the Valakan cleanup efforts during Operation Stalwart Sanitation. In lieu of a payroll adjustment, all Federation senators will now receive a boost in recognition for their hard work cleaning up our battlefields. In addition, all corpse clearing must be publicly reported to incentivize unhealthy competition and up to an 86% increase in cleaning efficiency. Bug corpse clearing XP increased from 1 XP per corpse to 2 XP per corpse. The in-game scoreboards will display the number of bug corpses cleared. OSS missions can now be used as a quick play filter. Known issues. Ammo stockpiles cannot be deconstructed, so teardown objectives require players to empty ammo stockpiles to progress. This includes SIG mission Agni 4. Sparta AAS not updating spawn until both MHQ and ARC are built. Fixes highlights. Fixed getting stuck on a reload if you try to fire too soon after a reload. Fixed game crashing after the intro screen if you have frame gen on. This was mostly affecting NVIDIA 5000 series laptop GPUs. Fixed an issue that could cause inconsistent waves with significantly fewer or no bugs to spawn during horde missions. Fixed an issue where revives were not correctly counted for all players on the score screen in AAR. Now all players will see the correct number of revives. Audio. Reduced intro video volume. Fixed audio cutting out and clipping during thunderstorms and TAC fighter strike events. Art and animation. Fixed an issue with the E-Pulse 44A2 scope's inverted parallax. Improved client performance overhead of deployable utilities, fabricators, beacons, placed explosives, etc. due to skeletal meshes. Gameplay and general fixes. Fixed an issue that caused troopers to lose critical strike missions if they lose their last tickets during extraction after completing the main objective. Fixed an issue that prevented the repair action from stopping when entering a babar while repairing it. Fixed path to citizenship. XP applying double XP twice. Now the bonus should calculate and apply properly. Fixed an issue where structures placed before the MBU is constructed would be counted towards the max structure counts. Improved spawning in horde mode and we got bugs and bugs inbound mutators. Fixed an issue where the fleet relay would be in the same position as the FAB in an AAS mission near Hope's Retreat. Fixed an issue where the FU-17 Flamethrower would deal the incorrect damage and corpse damage when weapon modifications that affect fuel efficiency were equipped. Fixed issues where certain structures could be placed inside unintended structures and could prevent ramp walls from being placed in specific orientations. Fixed an issue where event objectives from mutators, M55 drop, Babar Drop would stop spawning during max threat hordes and ARC AAS defense hordes. Fixed an issue where the gear locker would fail to spawn during horde missions on Sparta. Fixed an issue where pre-placed structures in horde would sometimes not refund any resources when unbuilt. That's it for this update. Stay frosty, troopers. Hope to see you all doing your part on the battlefield. Stay tuned to Mars Console Gamer for everything about Starship Troopers Extermination. Thank you for watching the video. Stay tuned for more updates on games, gameplay of new and older releases, console hardware, and various art.